Savannah rapper Quando Rondo.
Quando Rondo.
Quando Rondo
is in the hospital tonight after being attacked.
With rappers dying and being imprisoned, O Block appears to be losing its relevance in the RIP community's predicament. Rondo mocked Dirk for living in hiding for the rest of his life, but he will soon face the same fate. You won't want to miss this on December 12, 2024, when Quando Rondo received his sentence. So watch the entire film to learn everything there is to know about what's actually happening to him in prison. The rapper, who was given a 33-month sentence for conspiracy to possess and distribute marijuana, was initially expected to serve up to 5 years in prison, but he wasn't going to die that easily. He received his Christmas present before everyone else. The federal case that started around a year ago came to a close when Quando Rondo reached a plea agreement with the Department of Justice approximately 6 months ago. He pled guilty exclusively to the marijuana charge while dropping other drug-related offenses, which aided in his sentencing. Quando Rondo couldn't risk going to trial after Judge R. Stan Baper ordered the rapper to serve a few years in prison for his offense because the case would have become much more complex and involved expert witnesses who would have focused on drug distribution and criminal street gangs. The rapper couldn't afford to do that since, should he be found guilty, his punishment would simply be harshened and prolonged. However, Rondo's attorneys were astute enough to make it all disappear by convincing the rapper to accept the deal. Southern District Attorney Bradley Thompson asked the judge to sentence the rapper to 37 months in prison and a $50,000 fine. Bradley said that this would encourage Rondo to stop living on the streets and serve as an example for kids as he moves on and chooses a better path in life. The attorney didn't hesitate to bring up Lil Durk's case, and Lil Durk pled not guilty to the charges against him. It was a murder committed as part of a larger scheme against Rondo himself. Fortunately for Rondo, the bullets intended for him were intercepted by someone else. Bradley Thompson intended to allude to the lyrics of Quando. Therefore, he included Durk's name in Q's case. Rondo recently released a song called Life Goes On, which was a tribute to Q's close friend Sava Robinson, who was found guilty of failing to show up at the shooting incident and lost his life. The music video featured Quando releasing blue and white balloons into the air. Claimed that the balloons' colors symbolized the colors of the __ street gang. The murder for a higher plot, for which Lil Durk appeared to be the master planner, was directed at Quo Rondo for his involvement in the death of Durk's close friend King Von. Attorney Thompson appeared to have understood that the balloons were in the air to honor Quo's friend, who was killed in the incident, but he specifically stated that he hoped Quo was no longer a member of the street gang because that could land him in another criminal case. Tom Withers, Rondo's defense lawyer, countered that the rapper should receive a 24-month term rather than the 37-month sentence that the prosecutor had suggested. According to Tom, there were special conditions, such as the shifting legal environment regarding marijuana charges for young offenders. Attorney Tom Withers asserted that the rapper only joined the gang because of his difficult upbringing, believing that Rondo was truly done with the gang life and left it all behind. When the prosecution and defense argued back and forth about the rapper's 37-month and 24-month sentences, the judge decided to be in the middle and banged the gavel for a 33-month sentence, which Quando Rondo and his team accepted. The foster care system, which came with many issues, was the source of the attorney's claims that Quando simply felt safe in the gang back then, but he has since realized it's not the right thing, and he's genuinely done with gang activities. In addition, Rondo's sentence included a 3-year supervision period following his release, a $40,000 fine, less than the $50,000 the prosecution had sought, mandatory routine drug testing, mental health treatment, and a ban on communication with any known gang members. Rondo's sentence is scheduled to begin on January 10, 2025, at either the Federal Correctional Institution Jessup or the Federal Correctional Institution as yet. Quando Rondo's response before. Additionally, Rondo acknowledged his error and offered guidance to everyone who listened to his comments during the case hearing following his sentence. The rapper remarked,
"I did the wrong thing, and
I'm getting punished for it. So I want y'all to know that you actually get punished for doing wrong things. Just do the right thing.
The rapper expressed regret for his actions during the court proceedings, saying, "I want to give an apology to the city of Savannah and to all my loved ones." He also expressed regret for the stress his actions caused his city and everyone around him, especially his daughter Rondo. Many people felt sorry for him after he apologized and wished he had received a lesser sentence. "I don't know what the future holds for me, but I'm determined to be a better person while I'm inside and when I get my freedom back," the rapper continued.
Crazy as it sounds, that's enough time to really sit down, rehabilitate myself, come up with some better plans, come out and move forward for my family and friends.
The prosecution did not regret the plea agreement offered to the rapper because Quando Rondo fully accepted responsibility for his conduct through his remarks. Rondo appeared to have said enough within the courthouse, so the musician and his lawyer chose not to comment on Quando after being sentenced. Rondo was spotted outside the courthouse embracing his loved ones. His criminal history involves numerous incidents, crime or the other since he was a teenager because the rapper had been in juvenile detention a few times. Quando Rondo spent months in the county jail in 2017 before being released in October of that year, which marked the rapper's decision to make music his full-time career. He also joined the Atlanta and Savannah subset of the Rollin' 60s neighborhood Crips. Distinct instance of the rapper's February 6, 2024, arrest. The arrest followed a July 2023 incident in which the rapper was accused of reckless driving and driving under the influence of drugs. The man had filed a civil lawsuit against the rapper, claiming that the rapper had collided with his vehicle and caused serious injuries. According to the individual, his medical expenses were around $8,000 while he will already be imprisoned. In February 2025, Quando Rondo will go on trial for the charges. Another incident in which Rondo got into trouble occurred in 2019 when he and an NBA young boy made a public scene. On March 12, 2019, a man filed a lawsuit against Rondo, claiming that he was the rapper's bodyguard and tour manager, with the rappers bullying him. There have been incidents of emotional distress, violence, and battery. According to the lawsuit, unleashed on the bodyguard, the two rappers were allegedly enraged by an obsessive fan during a concert in Florence, South Carolina, in December 2018. This led to an argument, which is where the trouble started. The alleged DJ claimed that Quando Rondo, an NBA young boy, and members of their entourage were escorted backstage, where he was beaten and attacked by the rappers as a result of an aggressive exchange. The DJ said Quando Rondo started the fight by trying to drag him back to the stage to stop the fight that the crowd was starting, but he just refused.